Happy to be here. Thank you very much for having us.
Great to have you guys.
Always.
Please help.
Maybe next time you have better luck.
Please help us if Putin attacks. Please. Napalm them.
That's all. We'll need all the help we get. We can get.
1,000 kilogram fire bombs, please.
And please drop them.
3,000 kilograms.
Please drop them on Turku.
Please napalm Turku.
Nothing else. Just First Grand Slams, Turku, Vaasa.
Really though, in regards to the actual game...
Eikö se nyt Vantaata voi pommittaa? Minä olen täällä.
Elää ole.
Yeah,
in regards
so
to the
how about
actual
we
game
talk about
though...
the game?
Alright, hold on, let Hatter talk.
In regards to actually operating with an English-speaking force who has different ways of doing things, there was a tremendously interesting experience, and hopefully we can have something more like that, opportunities to interact together on, maybe the same side even, just mixed teams. But, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, guys.
I would like to shamelessly plug now a little event that we have on each Thursday. Any of you who are interested in the military police checkpoint kind of thing, the RP of it all, we got forum thread on the AFI forums, and if CML is interested, a desire, just get in touch with me and I'll hook you guys up.
Roger that.
I have a question for the SBC random here. What was your first thought when you drive to the HQ place at the end of the second round?
So I was just basically told get back to HQ the quickest way possible, so...
Yeah. Straight to our protective line.
Yeah, those Russian uniforms you cannot see at all in the forest. It was just impossible to see you guys, so if you literally weren't standing literally 2 meters in front of me, I wouldn't have seen you, man.
One of our guys said that you laughed when you ejected from the truck.
Yeah, I was trying to, the truck lost its wheels, I think. It wouldn't move, so I thought
okay.
Get out. Because, moving is safer. But yeah, no, as soon as I got out of that truck, I got absolutely owned. So, fair play, guys.
Yeah.
All right. I hope you guys have found your way to the after action report software. You can see what happened and so on. It's a great thing to see what happened afterhand and so on. We can. If you don't have it, I'm sure there's a link somewhere in our documents.
I can put a link here.
You are already too late. Mies Nelia is already there.
Yeah.
Now that we have most of the 48th here as well, I'd like to thank each and every single 48th guys who managed to show up, managed to stick it until the end. Thank you very much, and I hope you all enjoyed it.
And
Likewise.
thanks to AFI for having us.
Thank you on behalf of Arma Finland as a group. Thank you for coming. We had a great time, and I personally in the second mission it was great. It was intense all the time. I maybe shot one magazine of ammunition, but I was mostly on the radio, and it was great. It was intense. There was constant firefights everywhere, and exactly how an Arma game should be, and it was great. So thank you to all for coming, and even though there were some problems in the beginning, we got great games in the end.
Yes, Op4 company commander, I have to agree on that these were one of the best games to lead, even though you didn't fire a single shot, like I didn't. I'm just a bit disappointed on my part that I went and died in the end of the second mission.
No, don't be so disappointed. It was through my bullets. So.
Oh
Yeah.
please, you can't be as disappointed as the fucking vehicle crews when both the vehicles collide and then all 6 crewmen just dies instantly.
Yeah.
Did the ATGMs hit you?
There was no
we just
ATGM or
collided.
nothing like that.
We
Fucking
just
Arma
collided and died.
happened.
And that was when it started to go south. So sad. Otherwise, we might have held you.
Well, the recon team in the south, they could have chucked grenades at the tower and they would have won the whole mission.
Actually, if we're talking about the last, it was about, you can check the AAR, it was about half an hour before the time limit. We had our recon there and they shot all their AT
2
equipment.
RPGs.
Yeah, everything they had at the tower.
Oh, so
But
that
since-
was the explosions, because I thought it
Yeah.
was a BMP shooting
Well,
100
that was-
million.
That also.
Yeah.
Yeah, after
like-
that we shot with the BMPs at the tower, and that didn't destroy it either. So, but I guess we could say that probably after a few RPG hits and a couple BMP hits, it probably isn't very functional. But the
Yeah.
firefights were so
did
good that we
actually
decided
did
not
destroy
to say anything about it. Yeah, you actually
We
did
used
destroy it in
30
the end.
mil.
I noticed. Yeah, it fell over. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, we used 30 mil AP.
And there's so many. I think the map that's one of our guys, Tondo, has made. It's a great map. It's so different from anything else. I love the small contours in the terrain, like small micro terrain. So often you see in Arma maps, you see people just deciding this is a city and they make a flat area and that's just it. But in reality, it's very rare to have an area that's completely flat. And the way he's made the map here is everything is there's small changes in the terrain, even in built areas, and it's great for infantry combat. And the vehicles are in big trouble if they're not protected by infantry because they're so limited in their what they can see compared to mountains and stuff like that on other maps.
Yes, Tonto isn't here, but I'd like to thank Tonto for that great map. I think 48 guys and CML will agree that was a good map to play on.
Absolutely. Is that
Even though it's
Yeah, I
hard
wanted
seeing
it on
anyone.
pack.
If you want to see the real place where this place is from, there's the Google map link in the chat, so you can check the real place.
Oh, Kuikka, I can probably take my cell phone and video it like on December when I go there.
Yeah.
Is that the place where they do the World Rally Championship rounds?
Pretty close, but not quite there.
Okay.
It's a bit a couple hundred kilometers west, or 150 or something like that from that area.
All right.
But similar terrain. Rumor says it that Tondo might have a summer cottage in the area, so.
Oh, we need to have an
We just
AO
haven't
of
found
that.
it.
No, but we need to have an AO of that. Like destroy Tonto's summer cottage.
Recon squad. Opt for recon squad. You have a mission.
Okay.
I guess that's doable.
Memphis is on the channel now, so thank you to you, Memphis, as well.
Thank you guys for hosting us.
It was 2 very intense missions, a lot of awesome firefights, and it was a pleasure playing with you guys.
Yeah, it was very rare for the gunfire to die down throughout both matches, and I mean they were both just tough. The terrain and the
very
the
difficult
scenarios.
to attack. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was I think difficult to defend. I think it was just the rolling forest was just offered so much concealment. Intel was hard to get on our side at least. So it was, but I think it was just tough. Definitely different from what we normally do.
Well, that's quite interesting because as a recon squad we actually fear to move in that forest because back in our matches weekly we usually found ourselves just to be killed in front of the enemy in front because you can't see the enemy at all.
Yeah, our recon did a great job, and we got a lot of great intel from them. And in the second mission, they actually managed to get to the HQ quite early, while you guys focused your force on our attack in the north.
But it was close.
Yes, and
second mission that was freaking close.
Yes.
Those vehicles would, if these vehicles hadn't bugged out, I swear it would have been a very different ending.
What happened to the Bradleys?
The crew died because they crashed into each other. Just the crew died.
Yeah,
I have to say that I still believe in my company skills, even though you might have lost accidentally some Bradleys.
If it makes you feel any better, once our platoon knew that we had destroyed all your empty tanks, I didn't pass the message on that they were abandoned. I just said, we have destroyed both Bradleys.
Yeah, I just saw. I like how as soon as the Bradleys go down on the AAR, you just see this march of AFI troops across that open terrain.
Yeah, that's always it's constant with well, I guess it's just Arma in general. It's so often that some sort of bug or something causes that. It's let's say every evening we play, there's always something with the vehicles, or a vehicle just flips around or something like that. So it's just a reality, and let's hope it gets fixed at least to some degree at some point. One thing that will be good is the with once COP terrains comes out, that the trees and things like that will actually be a bit harder to push over, and the terrain will be more interesting like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy crap, I just now noticed that there was a whole squad from Blue 4 that got trapped between OFF4 forces.
Oh, yeah.
I'll post the instructions. Is there anyone who doesn't have the after action report software? Say now, and I'll post the instructions.
Also, I'd like to ask anyone who does YouTube or stream that event, if you could get the YouTube links in the AFI forums for the AFI guys and the 48th and CML guys who are in this channel. Send them over either via PM to me in Steam or the 48th forums or the Steam group. Thank you.
I'll make sure we get our videos. I think there was at least some guys recording, and hopefully we'll get some good videos out of it.
Yeah, I'll be gathering everything up into the Operation Savonia media.
Yeah. I haven't had the chance to play the AAR yet. Now I'm gonna fast forward through it and see what happens. You guys were pretty you got your vehicles pretty and guys up very far in the second mission in the north. I guess the you used the did you use the trucks to get that far?
That is
in the second one, I believe so.
Yeah, it was a good strategy, and because the northern route is the obvious choice. But we did a couple good strategic moves there. Once we had contact with you, we decided to well, I guess our company commander can. He's still here. Talk about more about that. Are you still there?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Just the once we got contact in the north, we had to like re-plan our attack.
Yeah.
So we had to divert. We first of all pushed the recon squad.
Yeah.
To the north end.
Like the first idea for the second mission was to push through from the north and from the middle, both with one platoons, like we actually ended up doing, after all. But at some point we couldn't move anywhere closer to southeast because of the Bradleys and, well, those few infantry guys. It's a lot what small forces can do in small type spaces. And, well, you just had to make it up on the go, I think.
Yeah.
Well, nothing really much to add, except that when we got the message that the Bradleys are out of the game, I was like, full speed ahead. Yes, there shouldn't be anything that hard to beat in front of us.
It looks like AFI accidentally stepped beyond the boundary as they were maneuvering on the north edge of the map.
Yeah, there was that. I noticed that as well. When the combat is directly on the border, it's bound to happen. But luckily, I don't think what I quickly looked at it, no actual strategic advantage was gained with that. It's a bit difficult. There's of course the option of like physically making a boundary that makes it impossible to pass, or to give a message that if you don't leave it, then you'll die or something. It's a bit of I guess a philosophical thing, like how you want to implement it.
Please note how this spotted Bill, talks about strategy and philosophy of warfare, and he is only a sergeant.
Yes, true.
Tissi, I'm a sergeant as well.
All right, Missäs palvelit?
Goddamn NCOs.
Oh my god, we're not.
Oulussa, no niin.
No.
Okay. This is absolute ban for the military talk.
Yeah, we're
not military, reservist. There's a big difference. It's like National Guard. I served in the Louisiana Air Guard. I flew F-16s and crashed only 2.
So yeah, what I was saying about the borders, when the combat is directly on the border, it's bound to happen, but it's difficult to decide how it should be implemented. But in our philosophy, at least up to now, it's been that it's sort of a guideline. If the combat is directly on the border, then of course you try to stay away from it, but it happens, and of course something intentional and very like using it to your advantage a lot. That's not against. That's not the in the spirit of the game. But you guys put up such a good fight there that. I guess they had to do that or something like that. I don't know.
I think there's a massive fight about mortars in the chat right now.
Mortar fight.
Yeah.
Next event, only mortars.
Oh, we were actually talking about like we were jokingly talking about when the first meeting was over, that we'd have like tanks, like full battalion of tanks go up against each other, but on the way, if a tank gets destroyed, there's mortars waiting.
Yeah.
And think
Yeah,
about
do-
the FPS drop.
Maybe
How
do
was-
like a fun round or something after it's all over.
Actually, talking about that, did you guys notice there was a weird performance drop at some point?
Oh yeah, I noticed it.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
least.
when you looked in a certain direction, it was your frame rate went to 10 or something like that. But then in the end, it went away.
Yeah, it was on the first one for me at least when I looked directly north. Like I dropped down to 5 FPS.
It might be a bug in the map, I'm not sure, but I fixed it lowering the object view distance. It fixed it.
Okay. But I at least I didn't have it in like the beginning of any mission. It started. I noticed it only in the second mission. At some point, it started.
Yeah, it started during the time our recon crossed the Valta Tier 5. It started happening after that.
It could have been around the time when the Bradleys hit each other or something like that. That is a possibility as well. Or?
And that was also that it was only when you looked at northeast north that happened to recon.
Yeah, that's the direction where the Bradleys were. So it could be something like that caused some sort of
Well, I'm
eternal
watching
loop.
the AAR right now, and the Bradleys crashed right after that. So it didn't start after the crash.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it wouldn't explain why I was getting on the first scenario 5 FPS as soon as I looked north. But yeah, I'm gonna head out to 48th TeamSpeak to speak to the MIAs. Thank you very much for hosting the event. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
everyone for joining it. And Billy, Memphis, Tonto, I'm guessing, probably Florian. I'll see you and I'll talk to you guys about the next one.
Yes, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll at least touch base tomorrow and schedule something. If not, have the meeting then.
Yeah, let's figure it out. And thank you for coming. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Thanks. See you later.
Yeah, thank you.
Good game.
Yeah, let's hope I have a mortars next time.
No mortars.
Yeah,
Heavy
mortars.
artillery.
Yeah, some mortars.
Rocket artillery.
Sinne meni taisin.
Lähtikö ne?
Lähti.
Suuri osa nähti jo.
2 vielä.
Janssoni.
Film is the real.
Johnson.
Seuraava morttoi kyllä käy mulle ihan hyvin.
Joo, massaa.
Kyllä, epistä.
Tuli komentoja.
Kumiolentoja.
Vittuko joku ehti taas?
Häh?
No kumiolentoja tietenkin.
Saada tappiot aikaiseksi.
No jenkit lähtee, jos te haluatte tulla tänne juttelemaan.
Kumpi on pahempi nakki? Kantaa telluja vai 81 heitä? Vittua.
Onko Janssonin paikalla?
Voi olla.
Alemmalla kannalla.
Okei.
On toi ihan erilaista noiden tyylit pelata noiden jenkkiä.
Joo, siis ne teki aika yllättävän muuten vedon tässä kakkosessa. Siis niinku sitä, mitä me silloin mietittiin ton ruosteen kanssa ja ketä muuta siinä, että mitä...
Tää oli se puolustus ihan mikä me suunniteltiin. Suurin piirtein.
Se oli hyvin lähellä sitä.
Niin, mutta se, että ne puski sieltä pohjasta noin kauaksi, niin se oli sitten semmoinen ylläri siinä.
Mä veikkaan, että se oli vähän semmoinen just kun ne näki teidän puolustuksen siinä tehtävässä.
Oho.
Tää oli kyllä vittu niin get wrecked.
Joo, toi oli
Mutta silti ei
sellainen.
tarvitse kortissa ruveta huutelemaan, että get wrecked.
Anteeksi.
Ne taisi ymmärtää sen huumorilla kyllä onneksi.
Kyllä varmasti.
No amerikkalaisia on huumori.
Mä luulen, että suomalaisilla ei ole huumoria.
No se on just se.
Se on
aina joku nillistuus.
Muistakaa oikeesti, kun pelataan vittu niinku venäläisiä vastaan. Me ollaan hirveä peppukipeitä siitä, kun otettiin turpaa.
Se johtuu siitä, kun te ette osaa Venäjää tarpeeksi.
Niin.
Niin, en tiedä,
mä en ollut ikinä tämän mukana vielä. Kyllä,
sitä paitsi ja venäläisillä on täys miehitys, niin jos niillä on koskaan vajaa, niin mä menen niitten puolelle.
Joo, mä voin meitä niinku vähän harmittaa, kun ne sanoo täysiä porukoita.
Joo, tosiaan siitä on nyt varmaan hyvä keskustella tosiaan, eli meidän puolellahan kaikki niinku meni niinku pitiikin, eli meillä oli jonkun verran no-showta, mutta meillä oli reserviläisiä ilmoittautunut sen verran siinä, että me saatiin ihan käytännössä ihan täysrosteri. Meidän puolelta meidän pelaajat kaikki hoiti homma hyvin ja näin edespäin, mutta sitten niillä oli semmoinen tekninen ongelma, joka liittyi RHS:ään. Jostain syystä osalla pelaajista siellä oli jotain niin kuin viallisia tiedostoja tai tämmöistä. Ja sitten sen lisäksi sitten niillä oli myös ihan niinku no-show kavereita jonkun verran.
Niitten RHS-kuseeminen se varmasti johtuu siitä, että ne on nettisellä omalla sen ladannut, siinä on mahdollisuus siihen, että se korruptoituu tuossa pilu.
Mutta siis se, että onko se sitten niinku toiminut siellä niitten, jos se on...
Se riippuu, kun siinähän oli se signature-faili oli erilainen. Se täytyisi saada se niiden signature-faili myös AFin servulla, mitä ne käyttää. Sitten se toimisi niillekin. Siitähän se valittiin.
Okei. Toin kun olisi tiennyt tietysti, niin sillähän me oltaisiin voitu ratkaista sitten, että oltaisiin lisätty se tonne, mutta...
No mutta alun perinkinhän ongelmahan lähtee siitä, että he lattaa jostain aivan eri lähteestä kuin mistä me. Että jos ne alkaa nyt jostain sitä lataamaan, niin miksei sitten vaan me laiteta niille linkki, että tästä saa alkaa hyvä.
Ei, mutta siis se, että aina näillä yhteisillä on erilaiset ratkaisut, noillahan on semmoinen, että ne tekee semmoisen niinku ison paketin, se niinku tosi monet vanhan liiton yhteisöt tekee. Niin se on se niiden systeemi ja mistä ikinä ne sitten saakin, mutta ei nyt tietysti halua ladata sitä kaikkea uudestaan.
Ei, mutta siis niille, joilla oli se ongelma, ne oli armaholikista sen ladan, se RHS. Että ei ne ole mitään semmoista yhtenäistä pakettia tehnyt. No itse oli kasannut ne, joilla oli ongelmia sen modipakettissa.
Joo, niin siinähän oli monesta eri porukasta niitä.
Niin sitten voisi ihan huolella vaan sanoa, että älkää ladatko mistään muualta, että ottakaa tästä, tämä toimii ainakin. Ja sitten toisekseen on tämä perinteinen, että mitä jos kävisitte servulla vaikka vähän ennen pelejä.
Ja siis tähän nimenomaan, siis meillä oli viikkoa ennen toi pelipalvelin pystyssä, niille oli siitä ilmoitettu, että sinne voi mennä testaamaan, että toimii. Ja tehtävä oli niille annettu viikkoa ennen niin kuin se ensimmäinen versio, mistä ne sai kuvan, että mikä on niin kuin kuvio ja näin, että ei mene niin kuin millään tavalla meidän piikkiin nuo ongelmat, että me tehtiin kaikki mitä pystyy tekemään, että ei sitä nyt toista pysty kädestä pitään kiinni kuitenkaan sit sillä lailla, että...
Tuossa muuten on ihan pakko sanoa tässä loppuvaiheessa kakkostehtävää, niin just tää SPC Randomin ajoneuvo tulee tuolta tyylikkästi suoraan 2 tulen väliin. Ja sen mä sanon, että se sai kivärigranaattia, mutta niskaan se ihan vitusti.
Voinko nopeasti sanoa pari sanaa?
Totta kai.
No niin. Kiitos kaikille. Oli yksi parhaista illoista noin niin kuin johtajan puikoissa. Ei vituttanut läheskään niin paljon kuin normaalisti. Ja hommat ei mennyt ihan niin kuin suunniteltiin, mutta selvittiin voittajina kotiin. Ja toiminta oli sen mukaistakin. Pelataan viikkopeleissäkin joskus tälleen.
Ei nyt sen.
Ei.
Menee liian hoosiksi.
Eipäs nyt pyydetä kuuta taivaalta.
No mä tiedän, että se on aika paljon pyydetty.
Joo, se on aika vitusti pyydetty.
Kiitos Venalle komppanien päällikkyydestä ja Huudaille myöskin joukkueenjohtaja. On sitten Kentsu ei tässä olekaan paikalla, mutta ne on ne isoimmat vastuunkantajat, no suurimmat johtajat, niin niillä on kovaa paikka aina siinä sitten ja kaikki hoiti hommansa hyvin.
Ja antakaa joukkueenjohtajille vielä enemmän kunniaa, kun niillä on siellä on ryhmien johtajat huutamassa korvaa ja sitten on vielä kilokymppi toiseen korvaan huutamassa. Niin.
Esittämässä kohtuuttomia vaatimuksia.
Jep. Ei oo hauska paikka.
Miettikää, kun teillä olisi puna-armeijan politrukki siellä.
No sitten mä ampuisin Naganella. Ja olisin, että fuck the shit.
Ampukaa kaikki takaisin päin juoksia.
Niin.
Lähetti tulee. Se luutti.
Ja sit mä voin mennä silloin, että... Tai ylemmälle upseerille, että no niin, herra kenraali. Kärsittiin 99% tappiot, mutta saatiin kyllä haltuun. Ja mitaleja 100.
Se on vähän niinku kirurgi raportoi, että leikkaus onnistui, mutta potilas kuoli.
Jos jotain kiinnostaa, niin ehkä aika mielenkiintoinen tilanne. Itse en ollut kyllä mukana. Kakkostehtävä ja 19 minuuttia 20 sekuntia. Tuossa on tuo yksi tai Blueforin-ryhmä ihan saarrettu tonne.
Juu, mä kattelin sitä kanssa aikaisemmin.
Ne niinku niitattiin siihen paikkaan, että ne ei liikkunut metriäkään siitä.
Lähteekö Wargamea joku, jos lähtee Wargame?
Vittu Wargamea tähän aikaan.
Mä ajattelin mennä kalastaa.
Mä ajattelin vittu mennä nukkumaan, kun huomenna softaa vittu. Vähän lisää niinku tetsaamista.
Onko Troska hallilla?
Troska menettiin paljon kyllä.
Joo.
Venä.
Joo.
Lähet sä mun ja Mäkelän kanssa tetsaamaan?
Mitä ketähän?
Tossa kysyt Mäkelältä lisätietoa, tässä on ensi kuussa toi vittuun. Eiku vittu ootpa.
Aspirantia.
Aspirant, ei vittu.
Sama jätkä, eventti kuin eventti, aina pois.
Aspirant oli reservilistalla.
Oli kyllä ilmoittautunut, ettei tule.
Ruosti.
Ei jos kellään kuvaa niistä FDF Unitista, millä pelattiin viikkoa.
Kun tuhosin sun vaunu.
Kuka meidän vaunu tuhosi?
Tokassa tehtävässä.
Ai siinä?
Niin.
Eikö se ollutkaan Troska, joka siihen viereen tuli siihen
Me
hommaan?
ammuttiin kai molemmat, mutta mä siihen taisin osua ainakin.
Ei, Troska se oli.
Minä olin, saatana. Molemmat oltiin.
En mä tiedä, se oli hieno. Just niin kun, oliko sekunti ennen kuin peli tai missioni loppui, niin meikä kuoli.
Joo.
Hyvä ajoitus. Me odoteltiin vittu hoodaita, että se tulee kyytiin. Siinä kesti ihan hullun pitkä. Vai oliko se Venaattikormi, jompikumpi? Koko ryhmä oli kyyvissä. Joo, koko ryhmä oli kyyvissä ja vittu jotain joukkueenjohtaja jäti siihen oottelemaan. Sitten boksahti. Lievästi masentava hetki. Ei se mitään, hyvät pelit tuli.